All right. Can you hear us? You there? You might need to turn your volume up.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, all right.
All right, so now we go ahead and start this interview, okay?
All righty.
All right, good evening, good night, folks. Whatever time zone you're in, you're tuning in to the Chit Chat 2 show with your co-host Uno and
Jade. What's up, sunshine?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
All right, how
be
you
good.
feeling?
Blessed. I can't even complain.
That's what's up.
That's good, that's good. So for those that don't know, we have an interview with Sunshine. She's a singer-rapper. She's going to tell us about what she's been up to, what she got going on, specifically with her music and her new EP called, what's your new EP called?
It's called Let's Shine. It's my
Let's
hashtag.
Shine, right. So she gonna tell us some tidbits on her new EP called Let's Shine.
So before we start with your Let's Shine, your new EP, can you give the listeners like your why on why you're doing what you do? I know we previously had you on before. It was for a brief moment, but moving forward past that, we really want to let the listeners know what is your why.
Why I do what I do, which is sing. Singing and rapping is two totally different things to me. So I guess I can start with singing. Singing, I've always could sing, just never could recognize how good I could sing. So singing, it just comes from the soul, and anything that moves me, period, that comes from the soul. I try to put my all into it. So singing, for sure. Rapping is honestly because it was fun in the beginning, and I'm one with words, so it was easy for me to, translate it into my music as I can these days. So I do it because it comes from the soul, and I love it. I live, breathe, sleep, eat music all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely, dope.
And who are some of your inspirations, whether they are like mainstream, independent, or family-wise?
I have a lot of, inspiration on a daily basis. People that keep me grounded, of course, my mom. She keeps me grounded no matter what, Moms know how to bring you back down to square one, to ground zero.
Right.
So mom is
yeah.
definitely always an inspiration. She's an old school mom. She tear that ass up.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's how
Right.
mamas is back in the day. Tear your ass up, and that's how
True.
it should be now. The same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
But these mamas on a different kick now. It's like they let their kids get away with all kind of stuff. They have no discipline, no respect.
Definitely
They're
do.
just out of control.
Mom's gonna always be top inspiration.
Absolutely.
Musically, as far as my inspirations, I think majority of my generation, we have a inspiration of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill influenced a lot of rappers, singers, even actresses. Like she influenced a lot of people. Lauryn Hill is one of my, favorite inspirations because she gave her all. No matter what performance you seen, she gave her all. She sung from the heart, from the soul. Missy Elliott is definitely an inspiration of mine for sure.
Dope. So let me ask you this: since you brought up Missy Elliott, what do you think about Virginia replacing their Confederate statue with the Missy Elliott statue? Like, what is your thoughts on that whole situation?
I honestly feel like, most people, as far as the Confederate flag, most people can take it the wrong way. Most people can take it the way they want to take it. But me personally, I feel like is that real news? Because I've missed that. They replaced a Confederate flag with Missy Elliott statues for real.
That's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to push for it. They actually have a petition for, a certain amount of people to sign on that petition to get the Confederate movement in place of Missy Elliott because they thought that was a great fit for that state because of what she's done musically, not just musically, but just on a personal level, just for that city itself. So they thought she would be the right fit because of what she represents.
Not just in Virginia, she's impacted more than people in Virginia. I'm not even from Virginia. She's impacted my life and my musical life, my musical career in lots of ways. So, I mean, I approve. I would be one of the ones that would definitely sign that petition to be thankful for not just, again, suffers from a disease, and beyond the fact of music, she's impacted people in general. I mean, so yeah, I think that's a good deal. It should be more like that with a lot of musicians or a lot of actors in the community, whether they're LGBTQ or whether they're just in the straight community. I feel like that should happen a lot. If the person
Yeah.
has impacted our culture, not just our culture, our decade and our generation, in a way that moves not just your heart, music, their music moves you. Period. Just their words. I definitely think that should be a go.
Absolutely, I agree with you too. And I had posted that story on my Instagram and my Facebook, and I actually shared the link to the petition. So I'm gonna shoot it to you, so that way you can support the great cause that they're doing for Virginia, as far as Missy Elliott is concerned. But I think a lot of people need to get on board with that.
Definitely,
You know what I'm
definitely agree with
saying?
that.
Pretty dope.
So I wanted to know, Sunshine, when did you start singing, rapping, and where did it start at? Did it start in church, or did it just start, you just being out singing or rapping? Because of course, I consider you an artist, because that's like broad, because I'm sure you do so much more.
Correct. I was little, around 9 years. I used to sing all the time. I mean, my mom is the motivation because she gave me my voice, simple fact that I'm sing, too. She played around with it, but I was just singing when I was a girl. I didn't really sing much in church. I was in church every day, but I was never one that was like, "Ooh, let me sing," When my mom finally heard me sing for the first time, she was like, "Girl, you need to start singing on your songs." And I was just like, "Nah, I'm okay, I'm cool." And she was just like, "Oh, you need to sing. I'm telling you, you don't realize you sing." So at the age of 9, maybe 10 years old, I started, recording myself, trying to figure out how to do this and do that, maneuver. And yeah, around 9 years old, I figured out that as far as singing wise, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
So you would say, as far as your music, what's it like a combination of? Is it soul, R&B? Like, is it a combination of everything?
Right. I call music fusion, and if you old school, that feel is like So I call my stuff. I got all generations. I'm talking about from the '80s to 2017. Like, but I try to keep it, which is me, which is that feel good. Like, no matter whatever I do, I try to keep it soulful, and that isn't soulful. A little bit of that old R&B, a bit of new hip hop. I try to mix everything in when it comes to my music. But I'm like, anyone who knows me, I just sit down at the mic and I feels good, and that's whatever comes out is what comes out. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of soul and a lot of feel good music that hits you home, and by the time you need time.
For sure. So, what do you think about the music currently? Like, I mean, there's so much going on with music. Like, it's changed from the years. Like, specifically with hip hop and rap. Like, what is your thoughts on the current state of hip hop rap today? Like, what do you think about the artists? What do you think about the sound? What are you thinking about the lyrical content? Like, what are your feelings on it?
Because this is my generation, I listen to a lot of music. But as far as the that is going in, it's a pro con to everything, and even with our music, it's a con. The pros that we have our new generation, people that's coming, that's been born in the 2000s, even the 90s a little, that has in perception of how they think pop should be. So that's what they're coming up with, which is always good. Be new, innovative, try to give the game a little spice. It's all good. But the con to it is it's back to the matter. I say I'm old school to my heart. So a lot of the mumble rap and a lot of the same sounding artists, it gets repetitive and it gets tired to the older generation. It's tired to some of the new generations. So,
Yeah.
everything you do, whatever you do, it's a pro and a con. So you're confident in yourself to say, you know what, I'm putting this on hip hop, I'm putting this spin on R&B, soul, whatever you do, and you grow and you believe in yourself, more power to you. Have nothing against you. You believe in yourself enough to come out with something new. Me personally, I just feel like I know there is some that may feel like, okay, I like you got a new school feel to you, a little old school, and that's fine. As long as you believe in yourself as an artist and as a person in general, everybody else gonna follow. So, I mean, I'm up and down on it. It's a pro con to everything.
Yeah. No, I feel that. That's true.
I mean, I definitely hear where you're coming from. I can, coming from a little different generation, but however, I was brought up on all varieties of music, including, rock and, easy listening and all of that. And coming from a background
Right.
that was musically inclined, um, you know, yeah, sometimes based on who's doing what, it can be a little challenging for me because quite honestly, I respect those who are artists, but I have to be honest with myself. I don't get to track music because I need to, regardless, like I want to understand and I want to feel it in my soul what you're doing.
You want to get
like
something out of it.
right,
Yeah.
like I like I can like the beat, but I'm like, what are you saying?
No,
for some people,
they ain't saying nothing.
For some of the
To be
artists,
honest
like
with you,
what are
they're
you
not
saying?
nothing.
Exactly.
Because I come from that era too, where the music, like it meant something. Like you had to be saying something on the track. Nowadays cats just don't really care now because it's more
Exactly.
geared for like what's hot right now, and everybody's in it for the money. So
Yep.
the stuff I hear, man, like, cause I'm used like you, I'm used to a certain way when I hear music. Like, when I used to back in the day listen to music, especially hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? It was a diversity of
Right.
rich music.
Mm-hmm.
And people talked about different things, but it had some depth to it. So when I start to listen to this stuff right here now,
Yeah.
I just can't adjust my ears to it. Now I can say because not every artist in this era is lame or whack or nothing because there is some new artists
Right.
that are actually dope and has something to say. But aside from
Yeah.
that, the ones that's not saying nothing, I just can't get with the shit. It don't do nothing for me. That's just how I feel.
Right. I agree.
And then what happens when the ones that are in the now, like when they get stale, like when they get old
Yeah.
and somebody else come in, like people tend to just, like you said, follow what's in the now.
Yeah, everybody's hot for right now. Then they're gonna have the
Right.
next person that sound just like them coming behind.
Right.
Once they washed up and
Exactly.
and in the industry,
They get tired of them.
especially the record companies, when they don't need them anymore, they replace them with somebody else. They all fall in line. They all sound the same.
Right. And then what are they going to use as a backup? Like,
Right.
what are they going to come
What's
with?
they playing?
What's they playing?
Yeah, because that music don't last forever. You gotta think about that. 'Cause like you said, you know what happens when you get old.
Right.
But they don't think that far ahead. They think for the now.
For the now.
So yeah, it's a challenge. I must agree, it's a challenge. Yeah. I mean, you gotta find a balance somewhere. To be able to appeal to people, but at the same time, you want them to feel what you're saying too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that's why majority of the time, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you believe yourself enough to do what you gotta do and try to improve. I mean, I really truly feel like hip hop never needed any improvement. But let's say different generation, different time. Understand, if you giving yourself to go out there and try to make that impact or that improvement on hip hop, believe yourself, and if you believe in yourself, other people will follow you. They will say, "Oh, man, this person got confidence enough to try to put a spin on hip hop, whether they need it or not." But I like their music because they're genuine. They're real with it. They're confident enough to try something. So, never shun away none of that. I truly feel like at the end of the day, you got us old school, old heads, just like, kind of miss Biggie. I kind of miss Pac. Kind of
Yeah.
miss Nas. I kind of,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people be on that
the
though.
true misses, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that it should be a mixture,
Yeah,
like the old school,
definitely.
get with the new, in the new school or
Get with
whatever,
the old.
get with the
They had to
old,
have some
bring a
kind of,
combination
they
together.
had some common ground and understanding
Mhm.
musically, When you can bridge that gap, you want to bridge the gap. That's what
Mhm.
it's about, because you can learn from each other.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's what helps hip hop and rap to grow. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? But I know there's different generations and people gonna have
Exactly.
their opinions and they're gonna be stuck in their ways about certain things. So hey, you know, I guess that's just the way it is. Like I said again, just gotta find a balance in between that. So
Mhm. Definitely. So Sunshine, tell us some of your I know when you was here the last time, tell us and the listeners some of like your music, your previous music before we get to the current.
All right. So pretty much before the EP, the couple last mixtapes dropped.
Sorry about that.
all right.
You still there?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So before technical difficulties, tell us about your okay.
All right.
Tell us about your previous work.
Before we get into your current work.
Yeah, the last mixtape I was Cover the World Part 2, just the covers of the new school and the old school. Um, that's just a sample to let you guys know, you know what I mean, what a little preview of what this EP is going to feel like. Anything before that, a lot of old work was Block Party, my original music. 21st Street 2020. This mixtape is food for old R&B, old soul. You know what I mean? It's original music of my own. It's giving you that feel, keeping it genuine. Um, the new EP here is just it's entitled "Let Shine." My hashtag means "Let Shine." It means know what you do. However you do it, you shine while you do it. Don't let nobody steal shine, block your shine, because it's your shine, your moment. Um, so I feel this in this moment, it's time to shine. You know what I mean? To put some positivity with a lot of stuff going on in this world, trying to put a lot of positivity from my point of view in it. Um, with that feel good music to get us back to a time when everything was so hectic. You know what I mean? So that's what this EP is pretty much about. It's good vibe all the way. We have a couple. We have what our generation calls some songs in there, some trap
Yeah.
songs in there. But
Yeah.
even then, it's not a negative spin on life. It's more of a coming up out of this environment type of spin. So everything's positive in this new EP. Let's shine here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, how many tracks you have on this EP?
Um, last mixtape, original mixtape, I had 21 songs because it was the CD was titled 21st Century. The one before that was 2020, so that's the songs on that one. I'm pushing the envelope a little bit, just giving everybody a sample. May go down a notch, may bring it to like 18 songs. Six, six of one side, six other side. You know what I mean? Try to keep it level this time. Give you guys just enough. You know what I mean? To the next.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so tell me, like, for this current EP that you have, Let's Shine, like, what's your favorite song, like, track off there? Or is it just a particular one, or you just like all of them? Well, what is your favorite track off the EP?
So far I got one featuring with the Gemini out. That's still my account. It's featuring Shine the Gemini, and it's called "What's in Your Swisher." Uh, of course, I felt like this is the main song I really want to push, and the reason why is because of the whole, legalization of marijuana and things of that nature. It's a what is it, tug of war with it. They're like, yeah, let's legalize it so we can make some money. And let's not legalize it because if we do, they go crazy. So I feel like back and forth tug of war between the government and society trying to decide if they should legalize it or not. What's in your picture is just pretty much showing the government my point of view of how much marijuana does to the community in positive, like not in a negative, like you know what I mean.
Mm. Yeah, I
Okay.
can
That's
definitely agree
one of
with
my
that.
favorite ones. That one, and I have another one on there. I have another on there. I'm kind of indecisive about between What's in Your Swisher and then another one entitled I Guess, and it's the typical like up song arguments, and woman or man, man, and saying pretty much, you know what I mean. I guess I should have said these things before we ended. I guess I should have said these things, when it mattered the most, instead of now when it doesn't matter. And it's a little ballad song, you know what I mean. But it's definitely groovy. I mean, it's definitely something us generation, our generation, and the old school generation can, vibe to. It's nothing, again, nothing negative. It's all positive.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you sent us some music, like Body Collab. What is that about? I think that's one of your
Oh,
songs.
that's featuring Ghost, Dr. Ghost as well. That song is pretty much talking about, when you're so attracted to somebody mentally, all you think about and all you really want is the physical of them, you know what I mean, their body. So it's pretty much just not a sexy track, entitled Body. It's just saying, I got mine already. I'm feeling your mind. I can know your mental. Now let me get to know you physical. You know what I mean? Pretty much what it is. Yeah, again, it's featuring my homie Ghost. Again, shout out to Ghost. Uh, all the way in Alaska. So yeah, that's a little sexy track, a little something for the grown and sexy.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with
Okay.
that. Is the volume turned up on your end, on your phone?
Nah,
Oh yeah, you turn it up just a little bit. So
little
we
part
hear.
of that body.
No, the volume, is the volume turned up on your phone or your whatever device you on?
All right, better now.
I can hear
Yeah,
you a little better.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a little
yeah,
better.
it's a little better
Okay, yeah,
now.
all
Okay,
right.
cool.
Now we good.
Cool
Okay.
beans, cool beans. And what about the other one you sent? I think it said Pronto. What's that about?
Pronto is that's featuring my homeboy Pro G out of Jacksonville, Florida. Um, And pro is pretty much saying anytime you need me, anytime I'm far away, doesn't matter. I'm there. I'll be there in pronto. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ain't got to count down there. And that could be taken any way, honestly. But in that moment, I wrote it. It was pretty much linked to a friend. Actually, it was to a friend. Like you got to call. You can just call me and I'll be on the way. But it's just much saying I'll be there in pronto. I'll be there ASAP. Whenever you need me. And
Okay.
that's sort of a little grown and see, but it's again something you can vibe to. It's not something you can I can't relate to this. Everybody needed somebody during a point of time, or there's people out there needing somebody, and they can just call people, and then we'll take it pronto. Pretty much what it is.
Okay.
All right, all right. So, now the picture that you sent me to do your flower with, is that the cover that you're using for your EP, or is it a different cover for your EP?
The cover is exactly what I'm saying, the one on the front. It's the reason I wanted to make it very simple. I wanted to make it I didn't want it to be too complicated because I wanted people to know that the meaning means more than just pictures. So it's just with a lot of light. You know what I mean? I doubled up my my actual photo for the simple fact that there's no one to the side of me, there's no one in front of me, there's no one behind me but myself. And then when it's your time to shine, unfortunately how our generation is, when it's time to shine, you have to do it by yourself. It's gonna be hard. You got to get through a lot of stuff, but you got to have your back. You got to have your side. You got to have your front. You think God's gonna always have your back. In this in the world, you got to have your back. Period. So I want this simple. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. So, do you Do are you a big person that incorporates spirituality into what you do, as far as your music? That helps you. I mean, that guides you along, far as like just keeping you grounded.
Sorry, repeat that for me. Shot the screw a little bit.
Oh, you didn't hear me? You there?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, you didn't hear my question?
No.
No, no, I was saying that. Are you a person that incorporates spirituality into what you do, as far as your music? To help you keep grounded. Like, are you a big fan of spirituality, or how do you move with that?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like I said, I'm definitely one that always incorporate God in my music, not in my music, but in my life. Um, Not just because of how the world is either. That's how I always do. Like I literally just play music and just sit at my computer and probably record. And I say that prayer, say, you know how to use me, just use me. Go ahead, and I swear like maybe 3 or 4 songs will come out. And that's almost every time I sit down. So I just let God just guide me. I let Him guide my eyes in my hands. You know what I'm saying, and just move me in the direction of whatever song I'm writing in the moment. So I definitely let God guide me. I'm very spiritual. I let Him use me every morning. I wake up to the time I lay my head down. So I definitely let Him use me in my music and definitely incorporate Him all the time, every day.
That's what's up. Absolutely, absolutely.
So I wanted to know, how has the LGBTQ and also the straight community, how have they accepted your music? What type of feedback have you gotten?
That's a good question. Um, No, the last time we spoke, I was in Florida, here in Texas now. So it's a different environment, from where I was raised. Where I have love regardless. Here, I mean, they're very accepting. Anytime I open my mouth to sing or anytime I show them my music out here in Texas, they're definitely like, they're way beyond acceptance. Hey, you need to come out. Why you ain't signed? You ain't signed. And there's many reasons, for that. But I just let them know I appreciate it. And, it keeps me humble. Definitely keeps me humble. If my mama don't, they definitely keep me humble. So it's more so on the line of anywhere I've gone, period, whether it be up north, in the south, west, east, they've always accepted my music in every way possible. You know what I mean? And even more, I've seen a lot of people be more straight people accept me more even within the LGBTQ community because of people like myself. You know what I'm saying? People, individuals like you guys represent us in the correct manner. You know what I mean? Just because we are a different type of community, we don't have to go out flashing, showing and being noxious with it. You're more accepting of it. That's just the world. But far as musically, they definitely been more accepting lately here. When I was in Florida, I had love anyways. I was raised there, and everyone knew me. But now that I'm here in Texas, individuals hear music and they're like, "Man, like you have a different bag. Like I like this. I like it a lot." Actually, I'm getting it more from straight, community than I am from our community, which is fine as well. But they've been very accepting of it.
Okay.
That's good. That's
Okay.
good. Now, when you just said now about you receive more feedback from the straight community than per se the LGBTQ. I mean, is there a reason for that? Is just because you didn't run across enough people that's within our community, or it's just that I don't know, maybe people are just tight knit and like certain stuff and only like other people's stuff. Like, what's the reason for that?
Right. I agree. I agree. Because if they know they're hungry, they're gonna promote their music all day anyway. Um, but I think honestly around here, because I'm a new face, out here on the Texas scene, it's more on the line of unfortunately, this is how communities are, not just straight community, not just our community. Society in general is like this. If they don't know you, they're not gonna rock with you. They're not gonna cloud oat you. They're not gonna say, "Hey, you gotta make this girl. Hey, I'm gonna promote it." It takes some could hate, some could probably be on a level where it's like I don't know where some promoter, got to me because not sound good to everybody else. So I don't think it's just so of it's just been more straight. People has felt my music here more. I've met a couple LGBTQ artists, and they vibe with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get love these guys, but it's been everybody, but it could be a lot of reasons, you know what I mean? But I can't allow that to deter me from what I'm doing or what I do, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are your future plans? Have you performed anywhere recently, or do you have any upcoming shows to do? Any future possibilities anywhere?
Yeah, definitely. I just got out here maybe like a month or so. Before then, literally right before the day of, I had a performance in the block. It's in Florida. Excuse me, it's in Florida. So I have a couple performances out there on the block, and here I'm trying to get here. And I don't know if anybody's from Texas or aware of Texas, but there's a out here named Tequilas. I'm trying out there in Dallas. And I'm out there coming up, and I definitely shoot some fires out and get up in there. We're just chopping it up and get the details and everything. But Tequila's is the mission. Me just getting out here in a new space and trying to stir around and, fill around with the clubs out here and everything. But definitely will be some performing here in the next month or so. And I definitely set everybody and let everybody know the times, the dates, and what's on my social media.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what type of advice would you offer to upcoming artists? Because I know there's pros and cons to everything.
Definitely pros and cons to everything, for sure. The first thing I would say, I said before, you gotta believe in yourself. Do not ever. And I mean, I know I say that, if you believe you can achieve it, but true, you know what I mean? But this is a society where we live in, this reality we live in, and there's people who've been their stuff and definitely get torn on by the industry, just the music industry, by other artists as well, or community. So first thing I would say is go, if you do what you want and if this you believe and this is what you actually want to do with your life, and this is your career, then go head first and then dive head first, and make sure that dive head first you have a helmet on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So just make sure that you protect yourself and know that you got it no matter what, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people get veered away from what they really want because of other people's opinions. So I would say, if this is what you want to do, just make sure that you want to believe in yourself. That's personally got a business. If you wanting to be an industry artist, know business before you jump in the business, because that's a lot of people are screwed in the past. A lot of people's getting screwed. You know what I mean? I'm personally independent. I've done the signing thing before, personally independent, but just get your back. Make sure you see people around you that knows what you want and believe in your goals. First of all, make sure that you believe in yourself, so team of people can follow you and believe in what you believe in as well.
For sure. I mean, you're absolutely right on everything you're saying too. I mean, especially artists going in there, not knowing what's the, ins and outs, pros and cons of the business. So you definitely got to be knowledgeable in that area on the legal side, in the business side, because like you said, I mean, a lot of artists,
Right.
got screwed over because they had no kind of idea, no kind of knowledge of anything. They just going there to do what they love to do. You know what I'm saying? And not understanding the the technical part of the business. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely important. You got to do that because, I mean, let's say you so much, not only, her, but just time, energy. You got to secure that bag. You got to get something out of it. You got to know your worth. And that's what it is. If you know your worth, then then you can prepare yourself. What can you gain out of that? So yeah, I'm with you on what you're saying though.
And absolutely, like for yourself being independent, or anybody that's in a business, make sure everything is in black and white.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
that word goes nowhere.
Nowhere.
Unfortunately, that old school,
it don't work.
Is gone. Everything should be in black and white. If you're collaborating with somebody or want to do some whatever, like it just has to be in black and white. Production, anything.
Writing credits,
exactly,
all kind of stuff.
That way your back will be covered. Worst case scenario, if you got to go to court or something, you know what I'm saying? Because people grimy out here, yo. They grimy.
That game is dirty. That game is dirty. That's just how it is. But you gotta be steps ahead of them.
You gotta be like 20 steps ahead of them.
Yes, you gotta be smart.
And you gotta know your terminology.
Yes,
right.
That's
especially
how they get
in the
you.
music.
Them one little words that be in them contracts. That's what gets you. If you don't know that terminology.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right though.
That fine print.
Yeah,
exactly.
Gotta read that fine print.
So I heard you before when I've heard you mention a couple times that you moved to Texas. So was this a better business move for you? You feel?
I'm sorry. What was that?
I had heard you mentioned a few times that you moved to Texas, and I was just asking, was this a better business deal for you to move to Texas?
I'm sorry, chopping up. You said I'm Texas, and what happened?
Was it a better business move for you to move to Texas? Like, do you feel that you'll get more play out in Texas?
I'm in Texas. Because I just got here, like I said, it's been a month. I think I'm getting more play in Florida, and again, that's because I was raised there, and everybody's my face. They're really, really, really familiar with me. Here in Texas, it's just now a vibe of okay, cool, recognize your face, social media, okay, YouTube, Instagram. So, people are recognizing more. I'm pretty sure, I'll give it another week and a half. They definitely be familiar around here, recognize that it's me who they're actually looking at. But in Florida, I got more play there because of the fact I was right there. You know what I mean?
Okay. And I mean, so what you think about the whole rap culture out there in Texas? Because they got a whole different vibe than a lot of the coast. So I mean, what do you think about the whole culture there?
Oh, it's great. It's more chill, it's laid back. It kind of gives me similarities. It's funny. I was telling my fiance the other day. It gives me similarities of Florida and other areas because it's so southern. It's so, it feels like the country, but it mixed with a city life. And it gives me that feel of Florida. It's not a cold shock around here for me, you know what I mean? It's like, it feels like a home already. Like weather, always being dry. It's the same out here, even the people, there's people out that gives me, like, man, you remind me of my friend, you know what I mean? So there's people out here that give me that same good old southern hospitality, Florida does. So it's not big culture shock. It's definitely hot as hell out here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it is hot out there, boy. You talking about Texas. Sure. I mean, I know it's hot out there. I mean, I'm with you on that whole culture shock. I mean, Florida and Texas do got a lot of similarities. A lot of the southern states really, as far as music, do have a lot of similarities. But someone that's not from the South, they're gonna have the culture shock because that's not the pace they're used to. They're used to a whole different atmosphere when it comes to music. You
said what?
No, I was saying, I was agreeing with what you were saying that Florida and Texas having similarities as far as the music. Because, a lot of southern states do have similarities as well, just on that vibe. But if you're someone that's not from the South, it might be a culture shock to them because that's not the pace they're used to. It's like I said again, Texas has a whole different vibe. So if you from California, New York, you come in and be like, you kind of take it back and you might have a different, different opinion about it. You might have a different, like, emotion from it.
Right. Nah, like I mean, the music. Oh, now music is totally different. And I
Yeah,
say that because it's like we're talking about a state that comes. This state is known for chopped fruit.
yeah,
Only the real old school people know about chopped fruit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like Florida's really known for, the upbeat, the good, tree type music. Texas is known for grittiest, chop screw, trap house, getting it out the mud type
yeah,
music. Yeah, Florida has some music like that. It just has some good vibes too as well. But mainly, as far as music for me, you know what I mean, coming from Kings to Jamaica, mm, everything has sound different to me. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
everything sounds really, really different. Like I'm to one vibe with the music that'll get you in right, nice rhythm, get you feeling good. But Texas has a lot of similarities, but not so much when it comes to Florida, which is always good. 'Cause every state has their different type of swag, which is good. So there's some similarities a lot.
yeah. I mean, Texas is real chill. But do you have any, well, on a mainstream level, do you have any artists that you like that's actually from Texas that you listen to?
Oh yeah, for sure. Again, old school person. I like Zero Zero's definitely one of those guys. Scarface definitely one of those guys. Um, and mainly I'm now getting put on to what is it, Mo3? Mo3. I'm just now getting put on to Mo3. Three guys, his walk. You know what I mean? But I'm a old school person. I keep it with the old like Zero's still on it. He's always chilling.
Oh,
So.
hold on, you said Zero? You said the rapper Zero?
Yeah,
Oh
zero.
yeah, a lot of people sleep on him, man. Like he's been out for the longest. Like people are just now catching on to this cat. And I've been know about. Matter of fact, him and Trader Truth was a group called ABN out of Texas. So yeah, he been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, you gotta be here to understand the culture. Like like if you come from somewhere else, even if it's up, you come from the north, to understand where these guys have come from. Just like I'm sure there's a lot of out there that don't understand Florida music. But in order to understand and realize what they're talking about and what they're going through, you have to be there. Like even being around, just even for a month, like this is some zero stuff. It's like, man, I know what he's talking about. I'm in the Texas life, I mean, so I understand a lot of his music that I can really understand back when I was younger, when I wasn't in Texas. So it's all about, about creating open space to understand these lyrics. And like I said earlier, Jay, a lot of people hear the beat and they don't really listen to the lyrics. They don't really read. They don't hear what people are saying. You understand the word and understand what he's saying before you can judge anything.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's true though, man. Like, yeah, because I mean, that's all you can really do is listen to the beat. Because like, again, like you said,
Right.
Jay, they don't be saying nothing. So the only thing that you can feel is the count of the damn beat. Like
Right.
you could just vibe to that. You can't vibe to nothing else.
Yeah, because I only catch honestly like the end of like the word. They just be on some, I don't even know where they be at, and then the end of the word I'll catch and I'll be like, okay, so what happened from the beginning?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
like
understand the hook part.
yeah,
Though.
I understand the hook, but
That's it.
like what happened in between?
Yeah, like
And it's the finale.
they sound retarded. I'm be honest, they
They
sound
sound real
retarded.
special.
They do.
For real.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. They sound retarded.
I don't
That's
get it.
short. They sound like short boy shouting. They sound like short boy shouting. That's how they sound.
Right. Like I just want to put them on the yellow school, the little short yellow school bus.
I understand that it's for the generation.
Right.
They got their own wave. I get it. But at the same time, again, we talk about this. All of us is talking about this bridge gap. We used to a certain way of music, and then you come into this generation. You hear now, You know, you just, you know, people have different perceptions of it, you know, so a lot of times if you from that old generation, you just can't understand it, you know.
Yeah, that's a piece I can't understand.
Yeah.
And in the music, I'm not an artist like that, like on the singing, rapping. Though I did grow up in church like yourself, and I didn't necessarily raise my hand either and volunteer to sing, but was always put out there to sing. But you know, like I've learned like through years in the music industry, people also should be careful about who they say are legends, because everybody is not a legend.
No.
You gotta, to me, I feel like you gotta earn that.
That's true. Yep. You can't just throw that title out there to everybody, because everybody's not deserving of that title. You gotta pay your dues, and I mean pay your dues all across the board.
Right.
Rather, it's not just lyrics. It's not just containing music either. You know what I'm saying? That comes with, you know, the accolades. That comes with what impact you made to the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that come with it. You know, so yeah, I mean, people, you're right, because people are quick to label somebody legend.
Right.
And they haven't all the way put in the work yet.
Absolutely.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that?
Did you hear Jay?
I was asking, what's your thoughts? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was asking, like, what's your thoughts on how quick people are to label people as being legends, and they really haven't been out here in the industry for a long time?
What's my view on it? I feel like if you're gonna list, I think it's what you're talking about. I feel like if you can list somebody on Facebook being a legend or being Facebook famous, Facebook famous is cool. Then it be known that this is famous on Facebook. No. But if you go list somebody on Facebook being a legend, make sure you have the right legend to be a legend. If that's what I think you're talking about. Am I correct?
Right, exactly.
Definitely.
Like,
so,
I mean, me, like, you know, people. It's funny that was a conversation that, you know, you asked, because not even a couple minutes ago, one of my friends asked me, he's like, you know, he's like Facebook person. I don't want to say none of that. It can cause wrong attention. It can cause great attention as well. But I'm not the type of person. I'm not an attention seeker. I do music because I love it and I live it, breathe it. It comes from good attention. That's fine. That's good. I don't want to attract any more attention who trying to downplay you or think they know you, because people get to Facebook legends, Facebook names, you know.
Right. Absolutely. It's something that you want to say?
So before we ask, you know, how can everybody get, you know, reach out to you and check out your music and check out who you are, I want to say, because I heard you say fiance, I want to send out congratulations to you.
Congrats to you.
That. Congrats to you.
Congrats to you.
You know, you're engaged. That's awesome. And wish you the best of that. I hope that turns out exactly how you want it to be. You know, so I just wanted to say congratulations to you with that.
Salute you, bro. Salute you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So how can people reach out to you? Tell everybody how they can reach out to you.
Like I said, you know, like I said in the last video, like I'm a straight person, you know, like I believe respect me, respect you. So my social media is open, Sunshine, SUNSHINE. Same thing with all my social media. It's my Snapchat is Shine the Visionary. I'm just anytime, any day I'm on, you know, any collabs, any people just want to say I love music or stay blessed, me a prayer here, I'll send you one back, you know what I mean? So I'm just a person, anytime social media,
Absolutely. There's one more question I wanted to ask before we exit this interview. Now you was mentioning that you stay in Texas, so I know you heard about the whole hurricane and then the flood that came about in the southern part of Texas. So, like, how was you affected by that?
Actually kind of it hit home a little bit. To be honest, first off, I want to say everybody keep your prayers up and pray for everyone who's lost houses, apartments, things like that in Texas. My fiance, actually her mother lives in that part, and just got flooded and everything. So it actually kind of hit close than I thought it would. You know what I mean, but she's fine, she's safe, good, everything's fine. But I would definitely just say pray for those who can help to force to help, not just financially. People
Yeah.
that's close by, help who pick their stuff up, find somewhere to stay, like anything in nature. Y'all help by it because you never know when you're gonna be in a position. So it definitely hit close. Um, but luckily God that everybody's safe, everybody walked out of it, and everybody's alive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy down there because I've been seeing a lot of the news reporting, not just, I mean, of course it's on TV, but I've seen it a lot through social media, and I've been sharing it on my page. I've shared it on our Chit Chat 2 Show page. So if you guys are not, abrupt on it, please do. Please know about it. Please get involved if you can. If you're down in the Texas area, any way you can help, me and Jay got information on our Chit Chat 2 Show page on how you can reach out or help or support or just get involved. So y'all, yeah. So please, y'all, yeah. People in Texas, y'all stay safe. I hope everything's good.
Definitely.
Send my prayers, send my blessings. I send positive energy, not just to the Texas people, but to you as well, Sunshine, because you down there too. So gotta send that positive energy that way as well.
Definitely. And let me say, shame on Joel Osteen, and I'm gonna say it on our next show too. How you call yourself being a pastor with a mega church
And rejected all them people.
and rejected all those people down there, their families and stuff. There's a little girl, a little baby that has been separated from her family.
And he didn't embrace them at
he's
all.
not even embracing anyone down there. How dare you? I have no respect for people like that. I mean, you have a mega church, and you mean to tell me that you are that piss poor that you could not even have those families come in there? And I know you had the money. It's not about the money.
It's not about that. He acting like someone, like they asked for a handout. They're not asking for a handout. They just asking for some help. You know what I'm saying? Rather just shelter. Like if they could just come in there, if they need shelter or they have food drives, like little things that help.
Little
no
things
one's
that can
asking
help.
for no fucking
Right.
goddamn $100, $200, no money. No one's asking for that.
They want to make sure that they're safe, that their families are safe, their loved ones, their friends, just that whole community.
Right.
And you reject them. I have no respect for him.
But I don't have respect.
I don't have respect for him anyway.
I don't really get.
I don't particularly care for him, but just to know that he put it out there on social media that he's not helping. And this is where he's from, or you're in the Texas area.
But let me tell y'all something. If you support Joel Osteen, he just let you know where he coming from. He let you know where y'all at. So I hope y'all paying attention and stop putting so much fucking faith and idolizing all these pastors and preachers, because they ain't shit. And that's just how it is.
Just
straight up.
Shame. But definitely, much peace and blessings to you in Texas, to you and your fiance, to your family, to your friends, to whoever you know down there or you don't know down there. Our prayers from Chit Chat Chew Show to Texas, because I have been in a tornado and a hurricane before up north in Jersey, so I know what that's like. And it's not a game. It's very scary. And, my prayers to those who lost family members, because unfortunately, people have lost family members.
Yes.
So my prayers up to them,
Absolutely, man.
Right.
It's crazy out here, man. Yeah, man. But just as a human race, man, we got to get better, man. I mean, but it just shows you people for themselves. They don't give a fuck about nobody. Everybody's for themselves.
And it's so sad, it's so sad, like we say, like it takes for it to happen to that person personally, then they want everyone to
feel sorry
or help them.
Help them, yeah.
But this is something, even though it's in Texas, I mean, my heart got, because I know a few people in Texas, and I don't even know how to reach out to them to see if they're on Facebook. I'm going to try. But even if it doesn't happen, I'm just going to, like you say, send good energy up, good positive vibes, and hope that, because it's like you said, we're a human race. And it just because it didn't happen to me right now
doesn't
mean that it can't happen,
right.
Or that just me as a human being, like I care for other people, their well-being. I honestly do. Like,
then we got our black brothers and sisters down there too. See,
right?
Yeah. And this is another thing. I mean, I don't mean no harm when I say this, but I'm gonna fucking say it. So where all these Texas rappers at?
Or these celebrities?
I ain't heard nothing. They hush mouth. They rep Texas so hard, but I ain't hear nothing about these rappers. Where they
or
at?
Celebrities or anybody, like, right?
Anyone that's from there, where they at?
Right.
It's a shame.
Again,
right.
It just comes to show where people at, man. Everybody's for themselves. So I'm gonna leave on that note.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone because I can get passionate.
Yeah. All right,
I can get passionate about it. But we appreciate you very much.
And we're gonna definitely add your music. Matter of fact, this I guess you would say this kind of show would be like a pre-recording. So I'm gonna actually add your music within this interview. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna combine all of it together, and then edit it, chop it up, whatever, clean it up or whatever, and then post it on YouTube, post it on SoundCloud and Vimeo, and everybody will have access to not only to this interview but to your music as well, so they can listen to it after this interview.
Right.
So we definitely, me and Jay definitely appreciate you coming on. You said what now?
What you say?
I chopping up the last part. What you say?
After the chop it up. Basically, what Uno was saying is that once she edit and fix it all up, everything's gonna be.
Oh, your music. I'm gonna incorporate your music into this interview, so it's gonna be like a pre-recording, basically. I guess you would say. So just combining this interview and then putting your music after the interview, and then people can check you out once I post it on YouTube and SoundCloud and Vimeo, and all the video platforms that we have. So we're gonna make sure people check you out.
Definitely appreciate that, guys.
Absolutely. So we definitely appreciate you coming on our show tonight and giving us a good interview and following up with us on what you got going on personally and music.
I want to take that time to thank you guys personally for using your platform to cover not just stuff in our community, but in the world as well. People use the platform and don't know how to use it. So I appreciate you guys for your platform in the best way possible. To keep positive and shine like situations that the government or stop to address. So definitely, man, for sure.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you. So we definitely enjoyed this interview. We thank you. And we're going to go ahead and exit on out, and we're going to get into our next topic. So make sure you tune into that, because we about to actually go live on Facebook in a minute.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you guys again. You have a blessed evening and be safe.
All right, you too now.
All right.
Yeah. Call me Shiine. Money.
Purchase your beats today.
Money. Yeah. On one. Yeah.
Blazing on the track, boy.
Yeah. You know I'm finna call you up. You know I'm gonna show you love. Anything to make you mine, make you mine, make you mine. Yeah. And anything that you want from me, I'll get it in a hurry. Ay, I'ma get it in fine for a pizza. One pronto, you know me. Could it be the things that you do? mean everything. You say you don't care about material.
Purchase your beats today.
N-D-O, that's how fast I go. If you need me, baby, here I come. And if you need me anytime, baby, here I run. And you know that it's for sure. Whatever you want.
Blazing on the track, boy.
Yo. You know I'm finna call you up. You know I'm gonna show you love. Anything to make you mine, make you mine, make you mine, yeah. Anything that you want from me, I'll get it in a hurry. I'ma get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 pronto, you know me.
All you gotta do is pick up the phone and call my number. I'll be there to the spot to hold you down without a doubt. I'll be there to pick you up and take you out. Forget about all the stress you riding with me. We rolling, we drinking, we cruising, we dipping. Can't think about the other niggas, that they ain't supporting. I'm doing all the work, where you at? I made a slurp, I pull a hair, we play, truth and dare. I'ma get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're done, don't you run, I make it fun, without a doubt. You the best, hands down, man down. You can't control what you around. I move that work, I make her work. She gon' twerk, I fuck her first.
You know I'm finna call you up. You know I'm gonna show you love. Anything to make you mine,
Blazing on the track, boy.
mine, yeah. Anything that you want from me, I'll get it in a hurry. I'ma get it in 5, 4, 3, 1 pronto, you know me. Money team, tryna get this clean green. I do
Blazing
it
on
for
the
you.
track, boy.
I do it for you, yeah. Pronto.
Purchase your beats today.
Money. Yeah.
No
Shine,
30.
shine. You already know. Yeah. Ghost. Yeah. Yo, hey. Hey, yo, Ghost. We gonna have to come real hard for the females. Pause. Where we at? Yo, let's go. There is only one person that I know that can take you down. Oh, for sure. If you want it, and I got it, and it's real, you know.
Purchase your tracks
Baby, let me
today.
say this to you. No, I want your body. No, I want your body, yeah. No, I want your body. You know I want your body. When you sitting there, just stare. Got me thinking about what I wanna do. Yo, to you and your body. And baby, I'm so excited. Oh yeah. There is only one person that I know that can take you down, me for sure. If you want it, I got it. I'ma give it to you in every way. On the bedroom, on the floor, you can get it anyway. I want your body. You know I want your body, yeah. You know I want your body. You know
Purchase your tracks today.
want your body. No, I want your body. No, I want your body, yeah. No, I want your body. You know I Ghost.
Baby, why you acting brand new? You know I've been feeling. You know that I need it. And
No
I'm
30.
addicted like the weed we blow. You know that I need it. This liquor I'm drinking, I'm in my feelings. Can I take you down? want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, your body, baby. I just want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, your body, baby. Your body,
Purchase
baby.
your tracks
I
today.
just want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, your body, baby. I just want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your body, baby. Your body, baby.
Purchase your tracks today.